Good afternoon, boys and girls. Scott Turnage here. Another episode of the G3 Sportsman. I've often wondered, in a guide's life, all you guides out there, what do you do? What do you do on your days off? Well, see that guy right there? You know what he tells me he does on his day off? Tell him, Jeff.
I go fishing.
That's exactly what we're going to do. It's a beautiful day. I think it's only going to be about 83, 84 degrees right here, first part of July. And of course, you know, if I'm with him, we're either going to be doing crappie fishing or catfishing. But today, guess what? We're going to do some crappie fishing. We're just going to go to an area you ain't been to. We're just going to mess around a little bit. We're going to have fun. I don't know if you're going to learn anything, but the one thing you will is you're going to have fun. And that right there, that guy right there is going to make sure of that. So
days off don't come very often, so we're going to take advantage of them and have some fun today.
There you go, man. Getting with him on his day off, one of the best crappie fishermen I know on his day off, and we get to go along with him. So let's have some fun today on the G3 Sportsman. Glad you guys could come along with us. We're going to have some fun, and we'll see you at our first spot. All right, fun little boat ride in his new G3 Sportsman 2100. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But first things first. First spot, first set of trees. He's just so excited. You'd think that he's never fished. I mean, look at him. He does this every single day, and he's excited. It's just like, it's fun, isn't it?
Everyone's like the first one.
All right, first set of trees. You see what we got right here? Let's just see what the sweeper, as I call him, has up his sleeve.
There he is. There he is.
Black crappie.
Get in here. Just a 10.5 inch eating size crappie right there. Real nice. Hit my spot lock.
Okay.
All right.
Number one. Now you caught him on I didn't even see that stump that you were fishing, so on a submerged stump.
Yeah, it's a submerged tree. That little tree and we've got a lot of history. I've been fishing that tree since I was a little bitty kid. But it wasn't submerged then. It used to be a big tree. Good Truman Lake crappie.
And that's a white crappie.
Yep. Black one and a white one.
Both perfect eaters.
Yes, sir. Nothing wrong with it.
Well, I know you've got history on this tree, so now we're making memories on this tree.
That's right. That's right. There's a lot of them I can remember. You know, crappie fishing's changed a bunch. Just take that little ultralight 6-pound test and lay it on the side of the boat and just watch for that tip.
Oh, gnarly cedar tree.
This is it right here, boy. Right here. Come on, do it again. I tell you. I tell you.
Come on now, the people don't want to watch you missing fish.
I'm telling you. Dump City. Get in here. Get in here. Tell you, get in here, boy.
What'd that cost you, 3 minutes?
I mean, just like to making me feel silly. Crazy, dude.
You've got these.
Oh, white bass surfacing behind us right there.
Think there's another one? Like just keep a clip going?
You know, I think
we can just do a live show now.
I think there is another one. I was getting plenty of action in there. Oh, yeah, looky there. And
Okay.
that might be some of it too. So.
Okay, he's not gonna count.
No. He's gonna count next year. There he is. There he is.
All right, now that's a decent one. Right
Yes,
there,
sir.
Chad. That's a good one.
That's a Truman Lake coleslaw and cornbread special.
Hang on to him for a second. Now, a little bit of your method here, because people want to know. That's part of it. So
Yeah.
What's your deal?
Well, it's summertime. It's the end of June. We're fishing Main Lake flats out here. Real simple. You can use a hook and a split shot. We're using an operation called a crappie bomb. It's a little snag-free spoon, if you will, and you just hook a minnow through the head, right on that hook. You drop it down. If it comes up, it hangs on something. You just shake it, and it falls right off.
I'll be dang.
Rarely do you lose one.
I'll be dog. Okay, Main Lake flats.
Yeah, 20 feet of water or less typically.
And right now, because you're got a day off, you're just out.
I'm goofing. Yeah, I'm goofing. Days off don't come often. I've got a crappie trip tomorrow, and I'm just checking some spots. And you know, some have held fish, some haven't. We've done a couple of different things, but fortunately, I think we're on one here I'll be hitting tomorrow. The temperatures are up high 80s. But it's getting hot on some of the days. And we fished a summer pattern, pretty typical for anywhere you are in the country with some stained water like we have here on Truman Lake. We fished Main Lake flats. Some of our better trees were the cedar trees, which is typical in the summer. We dipped minnows on crappie bombs, which is typical for the summer. And we stayed moving. We'd pull up, we'd hit a tree, might catch 2 or 3, might not get any. But you're not really tying off and sitting in one place. You're moving tree to tree to tree and hitting these flats, 10 to 12 feet of water, or 10 to 12 feet down, 20 feet of water or less. If you're around that 10-foot mark, you're fishing right off the bottom. And that slow raise approach worked really good for us today, and it's pretty typical for what we're doing this time of year.
Good. Hang on.
Get out. Get out. There he is. There he is. Yeah. Just like that.
Just like that. Right there on that cedar.
Cedars have been good to us today. Cedars, you know, in the summertime cedars, man, it's pretty tough to beat on Truman Lake. Pretty tough to beat for sure. Them fish relate to that structure, and a lot of fish can move in on one piece of structure because there are so many limbs on the cedar trees. So there he is. Get in here, crappie time.
There you go.
Yes, sir. Another good Truman Lake special right there. You know, guiding as I do, you wear many hats, and I'm a multi-species guide, so I have to have a boat that will fit that form. and the Sportsman 2100 fits that perfectly. I do rod and reel blue catfish and crappie fishing. The front deck's big enough we can spider rig off of. We can get up there and watch the depth finder and dip trees. There's a lot of room. We can spread people out. Catfishing wise, there's a lot of room in the bottom. Big live wells, got the front and back live well. And we've also got the new Yamaha 200 SHO. Super excited about that. It pushes this boat along very, very nicely. So it's got to be comfortable. It's got to fit our purpose, and that's exactly what the Sportsman 2100 does. That's probably going to do it for today. Just out here on my day off, checking some new spots, checking some new water, different areas of the lake. You know, fish some stuff I fished in the past, fish some stuff I didn't even know was there. I don't want to keep banging around on it because I do have trips every day. Today was a rare day, but a good day to get out and just try some things, some new locations, and put a few fish in the boat. Appreciate y'all joining us today. We'll see you next time right here on G3 Sportsman.